Alright, so game 4 for both Lakers OKC and Cavs Pistons are already done for today. And let's start with the Lakers and OKC. So it was a really great game. It was a close game, especially in the fourth. I think it was a close game throughout. Rui hit a lot of 3-pointers in the second half. Yeah, I think most of them are in the fourth. He is 4 out of 8 for three. That's 50% on 8 attempts. That's not bad. LeBron 24, 12, and 3. Not a lot of assists this game, but he still balled out for his last game for this year, for this season at least. Ayton played 21 minutes, only had 6 points, but he is 3 out of 3 on his field goals. Austin Reeves, he played good. He missed that shot on the long three to tie the game in the fourth, and time is running out. He got 27, 7 and 6. That's a good stat line. Well, they did a really good job this game compared to the last three, if you're asking me. But OKC, even without J-Dub, the whole playoffs, they still look invincible. Title card. I mean, what can you say? The roster is so deep. Even J-Dub's out, you get AJ Mitchell. What the hell? AJ Mitchell. He got 28, 3 and 4. 38 points for AJ Mitchell this game. Played 33 minutes. And Shea getting 35. Only 1 rebound but 8 assists. Still doing the SJ stuff. Mid-range. Finishing through contact. That's SJ, kicking it out to shooters. And the shooters still consistent. Chet had that dunk in the end that really helped OKC, where he was getting swarmed in the paint, but he just powered through and got the dunk. Kaysen Wallace, Dort, Hartenstein, they were all doing their jobs. And when you look at OKC, it's just, even if you try and cut the head of the snake, that being SGA, they still have a lot of weapons. And looking back at the trade for Jared McCain, it still pisses me off that Sixers traded him. And not just that, they traded him to OKC. Now he's contributing to a defending champion. He's contributing really, really good minutes. He played 16 minutes today or tonight for you guys. 5 out of 10 from the field, 3 out of 8 from 3-point land. He's plus 27. That's Jared McCain. And I want to talk more about AJ Mitchell, because SJ didn't really play a good game on game 3, or was it game 1? But they just call up guys from wherever in their roster and just say, hey, you score for us, you drive to the paint, get fouled, or finish through contact, or hit a jumper, and their offense their offense will not die. Everybody is now talking about what's next for LeBron, what's next for the Lakers, and rumors about Austin Reeves getting traded, LeBron maybe getting traded, or I don't know. I forgot if is it his last year of his contract. Let me see. It's set to expire after this season, and again he'll become an unrestricted free agent, and a lot of buzzing around the league just immediately after they got swept. I don't think he's gonna retire. I think he's got I think he's got a lot left in the tank, especially him proving this postseason that he can just turn it up from being the third option throughout the regular season and suddenly becoming the first option again since Luka's injury. And that said, I think he'll resign with the Lakers or go back to Cleveland. At least that's what I want him to do. Because Luka is still there. Luka is still one of the best players in the NBA. It's not going anywhere. Hopefully he'll recover, and hopefully he'll be healthier next season. Just like what happens every season, we hope that Luka becomes stronger, or Luka at least takes his health more seriously, just to stave off any injuries, especially right before the off season. And again about Austin Reeves, a lot of people just thinking that they want the Lakers to trade him, maybe get some good defenders, train the wings, and I think that would be nice. But we all know that Luka works well with a scoring guard. Maybe if they can get a better scoring guard than Austin, then that's great. But I don't think there are a lot of scoring guards in the NBA that's still available, especially if you're gonna trade Austin Reeves for them. And his stock just went down this because of this off-season performance. But I don't really think it's because Austin's just a bad player in the off-season. I think they're still trying to adjust to this kind of three-headed monster system. But the three-headed monster is Luka, who needs the ball a lot, and right now kind of injury prone. LeBron, who is 41, 42. How old is that guy? And then Austin, who is actually the second option, but he's not that good of a defender. He's not that good of a catch and shoot player. His threes kind of went down this year. So there's a lot of questions for the Lakers if they still want to compete for a championship next year, or maybe they want to have a clean slate and start over again, rebuild around Luka. So the next game Cavs and Pistons. So Harden stepped up again for Game 4, and I just said from the last video that you really can't rely on him stepping up every game in the playoffs. That's just Harden's MO. But I think it's just a pleasant surprise that he stepped up again for Game 4. So Harden got 24 points in 37 minutes, 5 of 14 from the field, 5 out of 9 from 3. So that really helped. His 3-point shooting is kind of coming back, or like it's kind of becoming consistent whenever he's at home in this in this postseason. It's 9 for 9 for the free throw line and got 11 assists. That's the Harden that you want to see. Never mind him scoring, never mind him making free throws or getting to the line, but his playmaking. I think that is one of the reasons why they traded Darius Garland for him. And another pleasant surprise, Max Strus. Not for scoring this time, but I think he really did a good job defending Cade. I think he got one strip. I'm not sure if how many strips did he get. Let me see. He got 2 steals, but I remember that one strip from Cade where he was just really hounding him. And it wasn't a strip. That was he forced Cade to get an 8-second violation in the half court. So yeah, it was really doing his best. I never really perceive him as a trendy guy. Just a really good shooter, especially back in Miami. I know he had some stinkers, especially last season. But hey, I think he really improved his defense, and now, even though he's 1 out of 6 from the 3-point line this game, he still gave them a lot of good minutes. He played 27 minutes with only 5 points. Look at that. He's there for his defense. And Mitchell, this is what you want from your top guy. Always consistently scoring. I don't think he's gonna have a lot of 40 plus point games, but whenever you get a chance, you just have to be ready when he kicks the ball out, when he's driving, when he's trying to get to his positions, screening for him. We all know that Mitch can score. We can remember that last year against the Pacers, where he just explodes a lot of games. He exploded, but his teammates were just not there. And right now he has Harden making timely shots in the fourth quarter. Another one, Evan Mobley, really great job on the paint, on the defensive side. He got 17 points, 6 out of 11 on the field. He got 1 3-pointer, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. And he's plus 30. This is what you want from Evan Mobley. This is why I picked the Cavs over the Pistons, because the Cavs just have more depth to them, and their offense are better than the Pistons. Their offense is better than the Pistons. The Cavs have Evan Mobley, who can shoot from outside, even though he's a big man. He plays the power forward, but when you look at him, he doesn't really look like a power forward. It's just like when OKC plays their two bigs, Hartenstein and Chet. It's Chet in the four spot, right? But when you look at him, he looks more like a center, but he stretches the floor just like Mobley. He plays really good defense in the paint. And unlike Chet, Mobley is better moving his feet, defending in the perimeter. And that's just a really, really great player to have in your team. For the Pistons side, Caris LeVert really played well this game. He balled out. He got 24 points, played 31 minutes this game. He's plus 15. Really tried to lift the Pistons offense, but this wasn't enough. Is it me, or like every time there's a great Caris LeVert game, his team always loses in the playoffs? I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. So Duncan Robinson only got one three pointer in this game. You know, he's not a good defender. We all know that. He's not a good playmaker. At least when he got to the Pistons, he improved his penetrating, his slashing, but his main weapon is the three. And when your main weapon isn't really effective, then it's really hard to defend the reason why you're still on the court. But you know, he really tried stretching the floor, played 29 minutes. Just great Cavs defense. And for Cade, got 19, 7 of 16 from the field. He's minus 23. Albeit the Pistons didn't really have the lead much of this game. They almost got a comeback. I think at the half, Cavs had a 16-point lead, and then they cut it to single digits. Paul Reed also gave them good timely buckets. He got 15 points. He shot the three and made that blowing the pistols celebration and putting them back on your holster. You know, that one that Wade does, or Wade did before, something like that. But yeah, Tobias Harris 16 points, 2 out of 5 from 3, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. They tried. It's just always their offense. It's always gonna be a problem. Even though they tried to bring players to get the offense flow smoothly, like Duncan Robinson, Caris LeVert, even Paul Reed, Dennis Jenkins. And by the way, Dennis Jenkins only got 2 points in 21 minutes. That's just not enough. So yeah, Game 5 is gonna be good. I think the home team is gonna win again. Hopefully that won't happen, because it's gonna be boring. We all know what's gonna happen. If that's gonna happen, then Detroit's gonna win this series. But yeah, Knicks and OKC are just waiting in the conference finals. They got a lot of rest. Hopefully Wemby won't be I think Wemby won't be suspended. I think I read an article about that. He was not suspended and he's not fined, so he'll be playing. And hopefully, you know, if the world wants OKC to not win another championship, I think the only hope is Wemby and the Spurs. I want the Wolves, because Ant, you know, just real fun. a fun player to watch. I want the Wolves to make things competitive, but they're just injury prone. They're hobbled this year, and we all know they don't match up well against OKC. So hopefully the next games are gonna be bangers. So yeah, that's it. Bye.